Morning, folks. Uh, yeah, I was looking through my comments on some of my videos, and I had somebody ask me how we heat the shop, and so I'm going to show you. Hang on. There's dirt on the lens. Um, yeah, I had a comment of how we heat the shop, and I'm going to show you and do just a little bit of an explanation, just a short video on that. I just got back from plowing snow. It's 3:30 in the morning. Yeah. It's nice to plow when nobody's around. Hint, hint. So what we got is I heat the shop with propane with a water boiler, and it's an NTI unit, TI 150. And I'll show you. You can see some of the, besides my spray gun, the tubing, circulating pumps, yeah, mixing valves. It's not that big a system, and it's not that big a deal. And I've been asked why I don't burn waste oil. Some years we generate a lot of waste oil, some years we don't have a lot. And this system, standalone propane, yeah, some years the price is high of propane per gallon, but some years it's really cheap. And for the mess you get with dealing with waste oil, to build a system, you got to have energy for it. You got to have time. Energy by meaning you have to have the time to put in to the maintenance. I guess from what I've seen, I haven't owned one. They're high maintenance. I don't want to go down that road. I want to keep the shop warm. I'd rather make a living. Work. It's hard enough to maintain the shop and everything else. But anyways, to it. Here we go. It's not much. It's about, I think, 12 years old. You can see that's the fire capacity, water temperature, and outdoor temperature. So the water's 100 degrees, it's -3 outside, and the BTUs it's using, gas input value is 240. But it really is a simple setup. And I'll tell you what, the only real problem I have is, I don't know, about once every 2 years you got to put the glow rod in it, basically the igniter. I don't know what they're made of, but they don't last but a couple years. And initially it was installed, yeah, it wasn't installed properly. So we had a lot of trouble with it in the beginning, but once we got that straightened away, it's been a good little boiler. I keep the shop at between 65 and 68, and I don't have any problems. And as I was saying, I had the cover off because I was just too lazy to put it back on, but this is the burner. You can maybe see the orange glow in there, I don't know, that's the flame. And propane burns so clean, it's really efficient, and it keeps the shop floor nice and warm. Now I've got a 6-inch slab, rod and meshed because of the heavy equipment, and this building is 60 by 96 with a 15-foot inside wall height, but it's actually stick built. It's not a pole shed. It's 2x6 framed, and I believe there's about 2 feet of insulation in the attic and then steel lined. So it's a pretty efficient building. It could be better, but me too. I could be better. Anyways, so that's it. It's not much. Like I said, once a year you're supposed to clean it. And it's going on 14 years old now. It's almost time to update it. There's some nicer, newer, a little bit more efficient ones, but hell, it's running. I'm just gonna let it keep running. And yeah, that's it. 10 years. 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 So that's how I heat the shop. Set the thermostat, forget it. One more point with that is this has gone down for like 3 or 4 days, and right now outside it's -11. I know what that says, -3, but it's attached to the building. It is -11 outside, and if this thing were to die today with that slab in-floor heat, I would more than likely have a warm shop for a week. With the slab being heated, yeah, it would start dropping temperature right away, but basically once you warm up that mass, all it's doing is keeping up. It's trying to just keep up. So it's a really good way to heat. Feet are always warm. Drive trucks in, drive equipment in, and water drips on the floor and it evaporates. It's gone. It's really a good way to heat a building. So alright, see you guys. Oh, wow.